Hi, I'm Sid Blue and I'm a commercial pilot. I went to the Women in Aviation International Conference and asked some questions. Here's part 3.
I got into aviation because when I was 13 or 14, I wanted to make some money, and so I started doing the babysitting thing. And one of the ladies that I babysat for, every time she left and dropped her kid off, she would walk off in her shiny white pilot shirt with epaulets and everything, and it really impressed me. And I was asking her about it, and so is it true you can start flying at 14? And so she saw my interest and she took me to a 99s meeting, which is a group of pilots, and then she actually paid for my first flight lesson. And so I borrowed all the books I could and started studying from everything, and I started working a part-time job at a dry cleaner so that I could pay to fly every couple of weeks, and I got my license the day I turned 17. My first flight was way before I had my driver's license.
I was 16 years old when I had my first lesson. I went to Embry-Riddle to solo. I actually soloed before I learned to drive, so it's great being able to tell people I'm 22 now. I've been flying for 6 years, and it's so amazing. When I was in high school, it's a funny story. I actually told one of my best guy friends, Paul, that I said, I'm going to be an aerospace engineer one day, and he said, no, you're not. I bet you that you're not going to be an aerospace engineer. And there we sat at the cafeteria table, and he said, you're not going to be an aerospace engineer. And so we made this bet. And here I am, 4th year in college. People supported me, but it was kind of one of those, oh, you want to work for NASA? Yeah, right. Good, you do that, you do what you want to do, but I'm not so sure how far you're going to make it. I don't think people really realized how serious I was. I now co-op for NASA. I've been a co-op there for 4 years, and it's a wonderful experience, and I hope to continue on that path.
Have you ever wanted to know what it's like to be a fighter pilot? Check this out.
I am a pilot in the U.S. Navy, and I flew F-14 Tomcats, and now I'm flying F-18 Super Hornets. When I was flying the F-14 Tomcat, Director Peyton Wilson did a documentary following me and another student. It's called Speedin' Angels. It does a really good job chronicling us just basically going through the syllabus, learning how to fly Tomcats, going out to the carrier, going to our fleet squadrons, just flying in the Navy, and it has basically the best aerial photography that's ever been done for, I think, any kind of fighter jets.
Women in Aviation International gave away nearly $700,000 this year in scholarships to 100 women and men.
Kids can sign up as student members online at www.wai.org. That also gets them in line for scholarships. If you're a member, you can apply for a scholarship. We've got a tremendous members-only website. They can get the magazine and the newsletter and the digital edition of the magazine, and they can also go online and do live chat with people, find a mentor. Do it. Absolutely. Come to the airport, take a ride. Do it.